Okay, we're back at the car now. It's been, what's it been, 2 hours, 3 hours? What's it been? 3 hours. About 3 hours since we did our live video with Trevor. He's now on an airplane drinking very cold drinks and being waited on, and Derbs and I are here in 90-degree weather sweating our fun parts off and back working on the hot rod. So now with Trevor out, I'll show you a couple things that we couldn't show you before as we're doing this poured seat. So that's what it looks like with all the tiny little styrofoam balls, beads, I guess it is, in this thing. But it's now set up where everything is hard. It's not hard as a rock, but it's just they don't move anymore. Now we got to remove this seat from the car. And as he was starting to do that, it was kind of looking like a challenge. I said, God, we need to do a video of that because that's looking fun. Well, fun for me, not so much for him. So Derby's got to get this out of the car now. I'll help him. There's tape here on this side holding it to the helmet shield. We'll take that off. And Chris can now get this out of the car. And it's just stuck. So it's a very tight fit. Awfully tight fit. So, man, that's extra tight. Crap. And that's just wrapped around the bar?
Yeah, it's just wrapped. It's so tight in the chassis, it's packing it down in there.
Okay.
And in the seat belts too. Even.
Right. That's awfully tight. So once this comes out, if we can get it out of here, man, what a bear. So then we will, we'll take it to the track, and then we'll work with Trevor to trim it so it fits a lot better. But wow, there's one seat.
If anybody wanted to know.
Yeah, that's that's what the aluminum of the seat pan looks like. Pretty dang close.
There's no questions where they go.
Pretty dang close, in fact. Wow, I'll be darned. So now we got to take the knife and trim all that extra crap off.
And that's Trevor's butt.
That's Trevor's butt.
That's
right
Trevor's
there.
butt, if anybody's...
There's his butt cracks right there. So we got all the fun parts. Trevor's going to love this video. He's going to regret not being here. So we'll get that trimmed up and get the fabric on it. There was one other thing I wanted to point out. I was doing the video talking about some safety parts of the car while Chris and Trevor were doing the pour part. And I was trying to talk about a safety part of these bars that got added several years ago, and I didn't have the panel off, so I couldn't show them at the time, and I wanted to show you now. So my bad for that. Humble apologies. So when I got the car, this bar that goes down, around, and back to the bottom, this bar comes down, meets in a point here, and goes back to the bottom. Those bars did not exist. And those are the ones that are designed if you, as I was talking about this crumple zone, so if you crash a dragster and you wad up all that part there, it's designed to do that. But what was happening, because at that time, the driver's area was so well reinforced, but at the time it was just a blunt square nose, because all you had was the foot box here, but without that. So those tubes now act as a deflector so that you're not hitting something dead on, straight on. So they would deflect the car left or right. And that was, I don't remember the year, but it was not long after I got the car. That happened fairly early on. So anyway, just a lot of safety stuff that has happened that we talked about. In fact, when I got the car, gosh darn, I'm trying to remember what the time that all this happened, but we had to add helmet bars too. There's just been a lot of little things they tick away at every time there's an incident. Then there's going to be a new safety rule, and we're okay with all that. Anything that can keep the driver and crew guys safe, I'm good with all that. So anyway, that's what I want to show for now, was the next process in making this seat. So as we get to the next step, we'll show you that too. But for now, we got a poured seat, and we'll move on to the trimming part. All right, that's it for now. Thanks, guys.